Well, we got a new type of video today. How's it going, everybody? Tyler Schwartz here, and I'm here with a new type of video series I'd like to call Tyler Tries, where I try out a bunch of different types of Irish dance related products, get a feel for them, try them out here so you can see what they're like and weigh in on whether or not to put the investment in and purchase them for yourself. This is a brand new type of video format, so we'll be kind of figuring things out as we go. Hit the like if you think this is a great idea to kind of move forward, if you want to see more content like this, and comment down below what products you want to see reviewed next. I have a list going of things I'd like to try out, but I'm interested to see what you guys think. You know, I want to make sure when I'm doing something like this that I give the product or whatever I'm reviewing proper time to go through it, test it out over and over again before giving my thoughts, my review on it. So these first couple products, I wanted to make sure there was something that I've been using for a while and feel pretty comfortably giving an opinion on. So for the very first review, I want to talk about EUCATAPE and its uses for dance. First things first, I was not paid by EUCATAPE to do this review. I have nothing to motivate me one way or another with my review and my thoughts on this product. Just wanted to throw that out there before moving forward. Figured it was important to make that totally aware. Before we get into the further details and nitty-gritty of it all, my verdict for this product is yes, I would recommend this product for dancers out there looking to enhance their self-care of their feet. But let's talk about it. So I pulled up the website for EUCATAPE for dance. What is EUCATAPE? So according to the website, EUCATAPE is eucalyptus infused tape. You may be wondering, what does it do? Well, according to the website, EUCATAPE helps prevent bruising. It cools the hands, feet, toes as you play, row, dance, train. This is used for a few other activities as well. I do believe it was developed by a drummer. It also heals due to its natural anti-inflammatory nature. So that eucalyptus part, it's pretty good. All right, it was developed by Drum Nerd, who also goes by the name of Ryan Lacey. You may know him as the percussionist for the Irish band Gaelic Storm. Here's his spiel. For the past 13 years, over 130 shows a year, I've been using tape to protect my hands. One fateful day, my wife convinced me to visit a spa with her. With much hesitance, I ended up going. The entire time I was there, I was smelling this aroma that totally relaxed me. The massage therapist said it was eucalyptus, and then and there, a light bulb went off in my head, and I started thinking if I could mix this smell with a tape I use when playing drums. I started infusing my hand drumming tape in eucalyptus and found that it not only had a relaxing tone to it, it actually helped me with how I played. I felt as if I could play longer, and because of the smell, I could enjoy my drumming environment more. That's probably a good side effect for dance shoes. They're not known as the best smelling thing out there. As well, I figured out that because of the healing qualities of eucalyptus, my hands weren't hurting as much. So that's a good point. The eucalyptus in it, not only does it smell good, but it does have that healing factor. So that's what it says on the website. We've got some EUCATAPE right here. So actually my experience with EUCATAPE goes back about 2 years. I got the product first, probably back in 2018, to help with blisters and breaking in new shoes. I was, kind of in a hole. I kept, burning through shoes pretty quickly. A couple months and I'd have to buy a brand new pair of hard shoes. So I was looking for any and all possible ways to make that breaking in process easier on my feet. They were taking a toll. It was not pretty. I've been using EUCATAPE for anytime I'd go on tour, I'd bring a roll. Anytime I'd go for a workshop weekend or something, I'd bring a roll with me. Most of those tour schedules are pretty grueling. It's about a show every night. Feet don't like that. And workshop days are usually 6 to 8 hour days on your feet in shoes. Feet don't like that either. So I've definitely used this EUCATAPE a lot in the past 2 years. And I will say the biggest thing that I've noticed by using this is the blister prevention it provides. So before you get the blisters, it's a great thing to add on. Yeah, this is a roll I've clearly used. Usually there's a lot more to it when you get it. You apply this stuff before before said blisters, before you start breaking in a brand new pair of shoes. You wrap up the feet. My trouble areas are usually around the big toe and the heel area. So I would always prep my feet with EUCATAPE, put the sock on, put the shoe on, and break in from there. And usually it allowed me to, wear the shoes just a little bit longer than normal and break the shoes just a little bit further each day, or each time I put on the shoes. So that was the big thing that I noticed. For anybody out there who has trouble breaking in shoes, who has trouble with blisters, has trouble like dancing, with blisters, this is a great product for you, for that person. I will say it's not as useful once you get a blister. Like, I don't think this replaces like a Band-Aid or new skin or those other things that people will use once you get a blister. But if you're prepping beforehand, before it happens, and you put this stuff on before, this does a great job of preventing it. It prevents all that kind of friction and all that stuff that causes the blister in the first place. So something I used to do when breaking in new shoes and trying to prevent blisters is I would take like duct tape or like gaff tape or just anything I could find, and I would put that on my heels or my feet to prevent the blisters from happening, similar to like how I would do this. And 10-20 minutes into dancing, the tape would sweat off, the adhesive would just kind of go away, and the tape would fall off, and then we'd be back to square one. One great thing about EUCATAPE, for me at least, is it does a great job of sticking to your foot. It's a weird thing to bring up, but that's something I hated about like trying to use duct tape or any type of other tape. It wouldn't stick on my tape. I guess I have sweaty feet or something. I don't know. But this has a good way of sticking to your feet, sticking to your heel, your toe, whatever it is. What I would do though when I'm applying this is I would do a good bit of rubbing to it after applying to get the adhesive to kind of heat up and engage a little bit more with the skin. It definitely helps activate the adhesive and stick to your skin a little more. So that's a really big thing for me, and it might be for you. I don't know if it like helps my feet feel more recharged. It makes some comments about anti-inflammatory and all of that. I don't know if I felt really that difference there. I'm also just dancing a whole lot, so maybe there is a small difference, but my feet are tired at the end of the day no matter what. So I'm not sure necessarily on that side of it, but the ability for it to prevent blisters, the ability for it to stick to your feet, really like help with blister prevention just in general, and break in shoes at a faster pace because you can wear the shoes longer. It's such a huge part of it. I think that alone is why I would recommend this product for people. The other thing is it smells so good. It smells great. So it's a good thing to just chuck into the dance bag, because then your dance bag's just gonna passively smell like eucalyptus and it won't smell like a sweaty shoe anymore, So that's also just a side note to it. It smells amazing. I really do like that whole part of it. So one thing I definitely do want to mention is that this won't replace normal day-to-day good foot health habits. So if you use EUCATAPE, does that mean you can wear, the bad shoes that cause blisters and, do less foot engaging warm-ups before dancing and less cooling down, stretching and all that stuff? If you wear this, does it mean you don't have to do any of those good habits to do already? No, this doesn't replace all of those. You should still wear good foot attire. We're doing this athletic movement and all that stuff, so wearing the proper shoes in between practices is so important still. This doesn't replace that. Just because you're wearing this during your dancing doesn't mean that you can give up all the other things that you're doing to, keep your feet healthy and all of that stuff. I think it really enhances that further if you're doing all those proper things, if you're doing your foot engaging exercises, calf engaging, all those proper warm-ups, if you're putting, you're getting your good stretches in, you're putting EUCATAPE on to protect your feet further. It's like the 1-2 punch. I feel like you've got a much better, more enhanced foot care system going. So I think this just complements already the great things you should be already doing. I don't think it replaces anything or is a miracle cure or fixed anything. It really enhances good habits though, I would say. Overall verdict, yes, I would definitely recommend this product for dancers out there who want to break in their shoes a little bit faster by being able to stay in your shoes a little bit longer. It also helps prevent those blisters that really keep you out of your shoes for a while. As a teacher, one of my pet peeves is a dancer that comes into the studio in their gym shoes because of blisters. It's like, dude, that's part of the game. You got, if you get the blister, you got to dance through it. Dancing in the gym shoes really doesn't make as much as an impact as dancing in the real shoes and all that. And this helps you stay in the right shoes longer. So, highly recommended. Yeah, where do you find this? I'll drop a link below, but Amazon, you look it up. There's, EUCATAPE for drumming, EUCATAPE for swimming, EUCATAPE for dancing, and that's the one you want. I don't know if there's any difference, but actually on the label it says EUCATAPE for dancing. Yeah. So I would just order that one. There's no real price difference or anything there. So yeah. You can go to the main EUCATAPE website. I'll put that there as well. But if you click to buy EUCATAPE on the website, it actually directs you to Amazon. So, but you can get more information there. They got some cool videos there as well, and ways to apply it and whatnot. Guess that's all I got. Let me know if you enjoyed content like this. Hit that like button. That lets me know this is something you want to see in the future, and drop down below your experiences with this. I want to know how if you've used EUCATAPE before, what do you think about this stuff? And also, what would you like to be reviewed in the future? I've got a few things lined up, but I am so interested to hear what you think of this video series, this format. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.